Hi guys, it's me, Salagi. I just wanted to show you this video real quick. It's kind of political, but I just need to keep sharing stuff that I think is important to point out, not in a bad way, but just to show that where we're screwing up as a country, I guess. And unfortunately, a lot of these screw ups come from the people in charge. So here we go. Let's check it out.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, when the team visited the president, she ripped her shirt off and cursed these players name by name. If that ain't TDS, the left is directly responsible for what we see right here. And when they claim we the ones that are violent and all this why they claim we're the dangerous ones, y'all. Look at this. A compilation of Democrats calling for violence. Pete.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there is unrest in our lives.
Enemies of the state.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
When they go low, we kick.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized right up to the right.
I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
I'd like to punch him in the face. I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
Punch some people in the face!
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Look as his character is stabbed to death.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you
Have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
And sadly, the domestic enemies to our voting system and our honoring our Constitution are right at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
They're not going to stop before Election Day in November, and they're not going to stop after Election Day. And that should be, everyone should take note of that on both levels, that this isn't, they're not going to let up, and they should not.
If you think we're rallying now, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Now, were y'all able to pay attention and listen closely? Because that wasn't just, those aren't fringe voices. Those are lawmakers, speakers, presidential candidates. They told you to make us feel unwelcome, punch us in our faces. They want to pull a bullet in Trump. We won't let up and we shouldn't. So the next time they call your opinion a threat, I want y'all to play that clip back. Because their own words can't be defended. And when they can't, they turn on each other. I want y'all to look at Randy, Weingarten? She's speaking at the No King rallies. And then resigns from DNC.
You are the community to this president's chaos. And together we build a future of opportunity and justice for all. Hope over fear, aspiration over anger, the promise of America for each and every American. That is what we are fighting for today. community. You are the
Now, this is what happens when your movement has no anchor. You go from shouting about justice to watching your own leaders walk away in silence. Now, Randy, she was one of the people who led the so-called No Kings rally, and a week later, she quit the party she was marching for. Or a day later, or something like that is being reported, is what I'm reading. I'm sorry. They're not resisting tyranny, man. They literally, quite literally, are choking on their own contradictions. Because this wasn't patriotism. It wasn't protest. It was performance. What do I always tell y'all? They masks keep slipping. It slipped. I don't know, man. When respect becomes rebellion, when tears become tactics, and the truth is too dangerous to say out loud, that's when the choir will start waking up. Look, y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. You could be saving their life. Peace. Let me know y'all thoughts on this.